The Whispering Killer. The small town of Elmsbrook was known for its picturesque scenery, friendly residents, and a sense of safety that was palpable. Nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, it seemed the perfect place to raise a family. That was until the whispers started. Chapter 1. The First Signs. The first signs of trouble began on a cool autumn evening. As the leaves turned crimson and gold, a sense of unease settled over the town. Mary, a young mother of two, was the first to notice something amiss. "Mary, did you hear about Mrs. Thompson? They found her cat dead on her porch. It was mutilated. John, her husband, tried to brush it off. John, it's probably just some kids playing a sick prank. Don't worry about it. But Mary couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. Chapter 2. The Whispering Killer. Days turned into weeks, and the unease in Elmsbrook grew. More pets went missing, and strange, guttural whispers echoed through the streets at night. One evening, Sheriff Tom Daniels called an emergency town meeting. "Sheriff Daniels, we've had a series of disturbing incidents in our town. I urge everyone to stay indoors after dark and report anything unusual immediately." The townsfolk nodded, their faces etched with worry. Chapter 3. A Chilling Encounter. One night, Sarah, a teenager, and her friends were having a sleepover. They decided to test their bravery by venturing into the woods where the whispers were said to be the loudest. Sarah, come on, it's just a bit of fun. We'll be back before anyone notices. Emily, her best friend, hesitated. Emily, I don't know, Sarah. This doesn't feel right. Ignoring Emily's concerns, they went anyway. As they ventured deeper, the whispers began. Whispers, leave, now, before it's too late. The girls turned to run but found themselves lost. Panic set in, and it was hours before they found their way back. Sarah swore she saw a shadowy figure watching them from the trees. Chapter 4. The Town's Fear. Fear gripped Elmsbrook. Children were no longer allowed to play outside, and even adults hurried home before dark. The once lively town was now a place of dread. Pastor Williams, a respected figure in the community, tried to offer solace. Pastor Williams, we must stay strong and look out for one another. Evil thrives on our fear. His words brought some comfort, but the whispers continued. Chapter 5. The Investigation. Sheriff Daniels and his deputy, Mark, were at a loss. Mark, we've got nothing, Tom. No fingerprints, no witnesses, nothing. Sheriff Daniels, there has to be something we're missing. People don't just vanish into thin air. As they delved deeper, they discovered that similar strange events had happened in nearby towns. There were stories of whispers, sightings of shadowy figures, and a general sense of unease. Chapter 6. The Historian's Discovery. Jenny, a local historian, stumbled upon an old journal in the town's library. It spoke of a legend, a killer who once terrorized Elmsbrook over a century ago. Known as the Whispering Killer, he would stalk his victims, driving them mad with fear before striking. Jenny, Tom, you need to see this. This can't be a coincidence. Sheriff Daniels, you're saying our killer is some sort of ghost? Jenny, I don't know what I'm saying. But these occurrences are identical to the ones from the past. Chapter 7. The Town's Plan. The town held a meeting in the church, the only place that felt safe. Mayor Hawkins addressed the crowd. Mayor Hawkins, we cannot let fear control us. We need to work together to protect our town. Ideas were exchanged, and it was decided that patrols would be organized to keep watch at night. People volunteered in shifts, determined to keep each other safe. Chapter 8. The Unseen Watcher. Despite the patrols, the whispers persisted. Tom, a high school teacher and one of the night watch volunteers, had an eerie encounter. Tom, I swear I saw something moving in the shadows last night. It was like a figure, but when I shined my flashlight, there was nothing there. His friends Jake and Laura exchanged worried glances. Laura, do you think it's the Whispering Killer? Jake, whatever it is, we need to be careful. No one should patrol alone. Chapter 9, The Old Mill. One night, Sheriff Daniels received a call. The whispers had been heard near the old abandoned mill. Sheriff Daniels, Mark, gather the men. We're going to investigate. They arrived at the mill, weapons drawn. The whispers were deafening now, seeming to come from every direction. Inside the mill, they found symbols etched into the walls and remnants of candles. It looked like some sort of ritual had taken place. Chapter 10, The Historian's Revelation. Jenny continued to research the journal and discovered a disturbing pattern. Every 50 years, the whispers returned, and a series of unexplained events followed. Jenny, Tom, there's something else. The journal mentions a way to banish the Whispering Killer. A ritual that must be performed on the night of the full moon. Sheriff Daniels, we don't have much time then. We need to prepare. Chapter 11, The Ritual Preparations. The town came together to prepare for the ritual. Mrs. Thompson, an elderly woman who had lived in Elmsbrook all her life, shared her knowledge of old customs and traditions. Mrs. Thompson, we need certain herbs, candles, and a circle of protection. Everyone must participate to show our unity and strength. The townsfolk gathered the necessary items, their hope renewed by the possibility of ending the terror. Chapter 12, The Night of the Full Moon. On the night of the full moon, the town gathered in the churchyard. The air was thick with tension as Jenny began the ritual, chanting ancient words, her voice steady despite her fear. The whispers grew louder, the ground trembled, and a shadowy figure appeared at the edge of the circle. Sheriff Daniels, stay strong, everyone. We're almost there. The figure advanced, but as the ritual reached its climax, a blinding light enveloped the circle. The whispers turned into a deafening roar, and then, silence. Chapter 13, The Aftermath. The town of Elmsbrook was forever changed. The terror they had endured would never be forgotten, but the unity and bravery they had shown brought them closer together. Mary, do you think it's really over? John, I hope so. For all our sakes. Elmsbrook slowly returned to normal, but the shadows of the past lingered. The Whispering Killer was gone, but the memory of the terror remained. The townsfolk knew that evil could lurk in the most unexpected places, and that safety was never guaranteed. Chapter 14, A Year Later. A year passed, and the town of Elmsbrook seemed to have regained some of its old charm. The children played in the streets again, and the townsfolk went about their daily routines with a newfound appreciation for life. But the events of the previous year had left an indelible mark on everyone. Sarah, now a senior in high school, was walking with Emily through the park. Sarah, do you ever think about that night? In the woods? Emily, all the time. It feels like a bad dream. But we survived, and that's what matters. They sat on a bench, watching the sunset, feeling a sense of closure. Chapter 15, The Newcomer. One day, a stranger arrived in Elmsbrook. Dr. Michael Blackwood, a researcher specializing in folklore and paranormal phenomena, had heard of the town's ordeal and wanted to investigate further. Dr. Blackwood, I'm here to learn more about the Whispering Killer. I believe there might be more to the story. Sheriff Daniels, we've had enough of that terror. What do you hope to find? Dr. Blackwood, answers, Sheriff. I want to understand what happened and why. Asterisk. Chapter 16, The Research. Dr. Blackwood spent his days in the town library, poring over old records and interviewing residents. He found that the legend of the Whispering Killer was deeply rooted in the town's history. One evening, he visited Jenny, who had become somewhat of a local hero for her role in the ritual. Dr. Blackwood, asterisk Jenny, I need to know everything about the ritual. How did you know it would work? Asterisk. Jenny, asterisk I didn't. I took a leap of faith. The journal was my only guide. Asterisk. Dr. Blackwood, asterisk would you help me recreate the events? For research purposes? Asterisk. Jenny hesitated but agreed. She knew the importance of understanding the past to prevent future horrors. Chapter 17, Recreating the Past. Dr. Blackwood and Jenny, along with a small group of volunteers, recreated the ritual in a controlled environment. They hoped to capture any residual energy or phenomena that might provide clues. Chapter 18, Unearthing Secrets. As they performed the ritual, a faint whisper echoed through the room. The temperature dropped, and an eerie feeling settled over them. Dr. Blackwood, asterisk, do you hear that? It's the same whispers. Asterisk. Jenny, asterisk, but why now? We defeated it. Asterisk. Dr. Blackwood, asterisk, perhaps it's not about defeating it, but understanding it. There may be more to this than we thought. Asterisk. They continued their research, uncovering more about the history of the Whispering Killer. It seemed he was once a man who lived in Elmsbrook, driven mad by loss and tragedy. He turned to dark rituals, and his spirit was bound to the town, feeding on fear and sorrow. Chapter 19, The Lost Journal. In a hidden compartment in the library, Jenny discovered another journal, older and more detailed than the first. It belonged to the Whispering Killer himself, revealing his descent into madness and the rituals he performed. Jenny, asterisk Tom, look at this. It's his journal. We can understand his motives, his madness. Asterisk. Sheriff Daniels, asterisk if we know what drove him, maybe we can find a way to break the cycle for good. Asterisk. Chapter 20, The Final Plan. Armed with new knowledge, the townsfolk prepared for one last confrontation. Dr. Blackwood, Jenny, and Sheriff Daniels devised a plan to perform a counter-ritual, one that would sever the killer's connection to the town permanently. Dr. Blackwood, asterisk we need everyone's participation. This is a battle for the soul of Elmsbrook. Asterisk. Mayor Hawkins rallied the town once more. Mayor Hawkins, asterisk this is our home. We've faced the darkness before and survived. Now we must end it. Asterisk. Chapter 21, The Night of Reckoning. On the chosen night, the town gathered at the old mill, the place where the killer's power was strongest. The atmosphere was tense, but there was a sense of resolve among the people. As Jenny led the ritual, the whispers grew louder, and a cold wind swept through the mill. Shadows danced on the walls, and the ground trembled. Jenny, asterisk stay strong, everyone. Focus on the light within us. Asterisk. The shadowy figure of the Whispering Killer appeared, his eyes glowing with malice. He reached out, but the circle of townsfolk held firm. Chapter 22, Breaking the Curse. Dr. Blackwood read from the killer's journal, reciting the counter-ritual with conviction. Dr. Blackwood, asterisk by the light of our unity, we banish you, spirit of darkness. Your hold on this town is broken. Return to the void from whence you came. Asterisk. The figure screamed, a sound that echoed through the night, but it began to fade. The whispers ceased, and a calmness settled over the mill. Chapter 23, A New Dawn. The sun rose over Elmsbrook, and with it came a sense of peace that had been absent for so long. The town was finally free from the curse that had haunted it for generations. Sheriff Daniels, asterisk it's over. Really over this time. Asterisk. Jenny, asterisk we did it. Together. Asterisk. Dr. Blackwood, asterisk this town has shown remarkable resilience. You faced the darkness and emerged stronger. Asterisk. Chapter 24, Moving Forward. Life slowly returned to normal in Elmsbrook. The events of the past year became a legend, a story to be told to future generations as a testament to the power of unity and courage. Sarah and Emily, now on the brink of adulthood, reflected on their experiences. Sarah, asterisk, will never forget what happened, but it's part of who we are now. Asterisk. Emily, asterisk, and we know we can face anything, as long as we're together. Asterisk. Chapter 25, Legacy of Hope. The town built a memorial in the park, dedicated to those who had suffered and those who had stood together against the darkness. It served as a reminder that even in the face of unspeakable horror, the strength of a community could prevail. Mary, asterisk, every time I see that memorial, I remember how we all came together. Asterisk. John, asterisk, it's a symbol of hope, and a promise that we'll protect each other, no matter what. Asterisk. Epilogue, the whisper of the past. Years passed, and Elmsbrook flourished. The whispers were gone, but the memory of the whispering killer remained, a dark chapter in the town's history that had ultimately brought its people closer. Dr. Blackwood published his findings, sharing the story of Elmsbrook with the world. His work helped other towns understand and combat their own dark legends. As the town moved forward, the lessons learned from their ordeal remained a guiding light. Elmsbrook had faced the darkness and emerged stronger, united by a bond that could never be broken. And on quiet nights, when the wind rustled through the trees, the townsfolk would listen, not for whispers of fear, but for the comforting sounds of a community that had faced the shadows together and found the light.
Don't forget to subscribe.